Okay. Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead,
but
Chris.
yeah, I appreciate your response. I was gonna ask you the reason why I was asking whether you had a website, because I think that you could actually gain more clients if you had a website.
No, you don't need to have a website because we are now on the social media. Everybody can search on Facebook and YouTube. That's why you found me. Where did you find me? In YouTube
Yeah,
or on Facebook?
yeah, on YouTube. On
Okay.
YouTube, yeah.
That is enough.
But I
Yeah.
think, well, I mean, it is enough, but it's possible that you could actually drive more traffic if you put everything together on
Well,
one
I
page.
put on my
I'm just
Facebook.
saying,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. But like, if you link all of this information on one page, then you can actually drive more traffic than you have right now.
Well,
I'm
my
not saying
traffic
you're not
on my
driving good
Facebook,
traffic.
Chris, is huge. My traffic.
Yeah,
I put everything on my
yeah.
Facebook. What you have to do, because you are searching, I know you have been searching. How many months you've been searching for good diamond?
Not long. Just like couple. I've just been looking into diversifying my investments from fiat to actual commodities.
Oh,
So that's it.
you're looking for gold, isn't it?
I'm looking for gold and silver. Yes.
Okay. I think you live in Nigeria, is that right?
Yes.
But you're originally from Nigeria or from UK?
I was born in the UK, but I live in Nigeria at the moment.
All right. So what interests you to buy gold in the beginning?
Well, I mean, at the moment, there's a lot of issues in terms of where fiat currencies are going and the sort of the status of the economy. So I'm just looking to solidify my investments into something that is actually tangible, rather than fiat currency that is subjected to inflation. But
Yeah,
yes, that's all it is.
I think gold is a currency. And you know that the world is on panic right now. Everybody buy gold for their security and for their asset. So, you live in Africa. Nigeria has also gold, but yeah, you know, you can only get gold when you have the money. Mm.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm.
Okay.
So, how can I help you, Chris?
Well, I mean, you said that you don't really know a dealer. I was looking for a dealer in Nigeria.
Well, I don't know the dealer. I only handle Sierra Leone, Mali, and Conakry.
Yeah.
I think you watch my online office now. My online office is very clear. I always online answering the questions of the potential buyer. And this gold business is very interesting and very intriguing, and also very tricky.
Yeah, I agree. Are you originally from Sierra Leone?
No, I'm from Australia, but I was born in the Philippines. Yeah.
Oh, right.
I'm Australian, but I was born in the Philippines. Yeah.
Are you living in Sierra Leone right now? Or?
No, I was in Sierra Leone, and I was in Conakry before lockdown. I only travel, Chris, when the buyer is real, because I have to take the buyer with me in order to assist him. I wouldn't advise buyer to travel alone without my assistance, because you're African, and African seller is very hard to deal with.
Yeah, I agree.
Very
so
hard to
you're
deal
like
with.
a broker, like an intermediary between.
No, I'm not. A broker is different from my position, because if I am a broker, I would not show my face. I would not put everything online. So brokers, they just come to me that, I have a buyer. How much is my commission? To me, I'm here to tell the world that we have the supply. So my job is different from brokering, because I was hired by the seller to handle sales and marketing for them. So I'm the extension digital virtual office based in Australia. Yeah.
Okay.
So
well, I wanted to mention that the reason why I'm saying that you may actually benefit from having a website is because I actually run a software development company myself.
All right.
And we work with businesses to actually increase their sales through doing sales funnels online. But I mean, I can send you more information through your WhatsApp, since you're a very busy woman and I don't want to waste your time.
Chris, I'll give you my background. I used to be in real estate. I'm semi-retired. And in Australia, everybody has a website, but you need to promote your own website because it's millions and millions of website. So you know how to promote it. But me, because I've been in marketing for 36 years, I know the secret. So when I was in real estate, Chris, I have my own personal website. So even though the company has a website, I need to promote myself that I have the property listing for me to go to link on realestate.com.au because we have a search engine. Everybody has to upload the picture on realestate.com.au. So I'm the one who introduced this. After I was screwed in Ghana. Yeah, I was screwed. Yeah. So people doesn't like me because, oh, scam, scam. They don't understand what is the meaning of scam. I was screwed in Ghana, Chris. Yeah. That is why I have to inform the world, just be careful. If you don't have money, you're gonna be screwed, especially if you're asking for cheap price. Yes. Yeah. I was being screwed. So that is the reason why YouTube is the best because like you do, you did search on YouTube, you found Wilhelmina. My video pop up into your screen. Is that right?
Yes, that's what happened.
So we are now in the global communication. We are now on digital, especially we are now locked down. Everybody is on digital. My office is digital. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm the one who created this, Chris, and no one such, even though you have an experience on technology, but my services is very unique. Very unique. I have the secret, but I would not give my secret to anyone. I am helping you to secure products. Yeah. In your country, there is gold in your country. Your country is rich of natural resources as well.
Yes. That's true.
But most of the foreigners, they have tag Africa is a scammer. So they don't understand the meaning of scam. I always ask them, define me the words scam.
Yeah.
Because most of the broker joker always scam. No, you are one of the scammer if you tell me, because the real meaning of scam means deceive. Both buyers and sellers are deceiving each other because of the pricing. Yeah.
Right.
So I think you got my point.
Yeah. Yeah. When did you start getting into gold?
Well, I was starting when I was in real estate. Someone from Africa hired me, asked me to travel. And I said to them, no, I'm not interested because I live in a comfortable country. So one of the sellers, particularly in Ghana, they begged me to teach them. I was in Ghana, and when I sit down them, it's really very easy. I said to my seller, what is the problem? Why you were being deceived? What is the problem here? So the seller said, Madam, most of the foreigners, they think because we are black, they underestimate us. I said, tell them, yeah, even though we are black, but our heart is full of gold. Yeah. They were laughing at me. And I told them very simple to detect buyer who is very manipulator. Yeah. That is why, Chris, if you mention my name to any of your contact, they will run away from you. I'm telling you in advance. They're going to be scared with this woman. Yeah. They're going to say, oh, that woman is a scammer. I don't know how much I scammed them. I have no idea. They're scared of me, Chris. Yes. They're scared of me. And I was being blocked that I'm a scammer. I said, I don't know how much I scammed them. Those joker broker, when I rejected them, then because oh, scam, they don't even understand what is the meaning of scam. That's why I always say, define me the word scam. So how long you been searching, Chris, for gold?
How long?
Yeah.
Not long, maybe like a month.
A month.
But because I can't, we can't really travel right now because of the lockdown, all of that.
Correct.
I'm looking for an exchange here in my country.
Oh.
Or in Ghana. Ghana is the closest place that I can go to get.
Yeah, you can drive from Nigeria to Ghana. It's only a border. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can drive, I think, how many hours by drive? I think 10 hours.
Yeah, maybe about 10 hours.
Yeah,
10 hours.
as long as the border is not closed, you can cross border. Yeah.
how much do you have to pay for exports?
Well, it depends on the seller because, okay, I used to handle sellers in Ghana many years ago, 2011 until 2014. And most of the buyers are very tricky, excuse my language, and they're looking for cheap price. And the seller who live in the village have no idea as well. So the seller said, okay, this is my price. But when you come to Kakra, the government say, okay, you have to pay the value added tax. The seller has to declare that to the government. And everybody has to pay value added tax. You buy the product plus in your country, plus VAT in my country, plus government sales tax. So there's a scrupulous buyer. So no, I don't want to pay taxes. Well, then what are you going to do then? Because the Ministry of Mines would not issue the paperwork that you pay the gold, because that is an income of the government of the country. So that is the problem. Of course, most sellers and buyers are evading taxes. So what would happen? Both of you trap into disaster. Yeah.
I see.
So that is why you're gonna say, "Oh, I know Wilhelmina in Australia, right on there, Chris." I'm telling you, they will run away from you. Oh yeah. So I'm just informing you in advance so that you will not be aware. Then they're gonna say, "Oh, Wilhelmina is a scammer." I said, "I don't know how much I scam them. I don't have any idea." If I'm a scammer, Chris, do you think I'm gonna show my face on YouTube and on Facebook? Yeah, see?
Yeah, you probably wouldn't do that.
Yeah, of course, the scammer will hide their faces. To me, I'm not hiding my face. This is my online office, Chris, live on Facebook. Yeah. So that the buyer will feel comfortable. My seller is real, Chris. Sierra Leone is real. But you know, in Sierra Leone, Chris, I've just been there before lockdown. I left Africa March, and the Ministry of Mines have a new regulation. No foreigner can take the gold out or diamond out of the country without full payment. Yeah, because the government loses income. And the seller as well evaded. They want to cut corner. They want to smuggle it. Both buyers and sellers are smuggler. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I've been in marketing for 36 years. Africa is a red flag of smuggling. Red flag of gold laundering and money laundering. You must remember. So that is the reason why I'm informing the world that please don't shorten the journey. You shorten the journey, you make an accident. Yeah. So tell me, how can I help you?
The normal way.
Yeah, how can I assist you?
Yeah. I mean, I'm interested in keeping communication with you because I'm not very educated on all this, on all precious metals and commodities. And I'm very young. I'm only like 22 years old, and I'm getting into the business of commodities now. After running my software company, so I'm looking to diversify, and I'll continue to communicate with you on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll come to an agreement at some point. Maybe I can travel and you can connect me with somebody in Ghana or Sierra Leone later down the line.
I wouldn't advise you to connect you to Ghana. I wouldn't.
Not from Ghana? Why not?
No. Because the seller will offer you, this is how you detect. You are 22 years old. I'm not supposed to tell you the secret. When the seller offer you very cheap, that is only to tease you. So look at the price of the world market today is 618. So the seller will offer you, oh, you pay, this is my price, 32,000. Start to wonder. That is how to trap you. Because when you take the gold out of the country, the seller himself, he has to declare that to his government. That the seller, he has to pay his obligation. Maybe that seller didn't pay his taxes, because the seller would not declare that he has gold. He will only declare that when he make a sale. So there's a lot of hidden cost. So then you as a foreigner, you come to, let's say, Ghana, because Ghana is very popular before. Then you were being offered, and you travel to Ghana. Accra is the city. There is no gold in Accra. The gold is coming from the village. Torquay, Kumasi, Cobreso, something like that. So you've been waiting in the city, then you're gonna be burn your pocket because you're gonna stay in the hotel, and the seller would not show up. Oh yeah, I was being screwed when I was in Ghana, 2014. Yeah, 2011 I was being screwed by the buyer. His name is Salwan Kanwar and Eric Blasco from Mexico. Yeah, Salwan Kanwar from Canada. Yes, and I was being
How much
blood.
is he trying to sell you?
Well, our selling price is premium. Our selling price on 22 carats is less 8%. There was a representative of a company in Ghana. He was been following me, Chris, and he went to Conakry in the head office. And he was been excited. Everybody has to win the shop. He come to the head office. And I said, Madam, everybody knows you. I said, really? Chris was, and when he went to the office, Chris, my seller said, yeah, we have the gold. Our selling price is less 5%. And that representative come back to me, Madam, on your Facebook video, you said 8%. I said, yes, it is. I said, why, Madam? Well, when I travel with you, I do charge my extra services. So in return, I'm going to give you 3% back because you pay my extra services. So 8%. So that the particular representative, he didn't understand. And I told him, you should read. You should listen to the video. He didn't get the gold. Yeah, he didn't. Because the seller said, my price is 5%, take it or leave it. Yeah. But if I am with the buyer, my seller will believe you guys. Because the seller said, oh yeah, Wilhelmina with the seller, and the seller is real. He make an effort, and the seller and the buyer show the proof of fund. Then you will get the gold. Proof of fund is only bank statement that you have available fund in your bank account. If you don't have the cash, Chris, it's very difficult to get this precious item. Very difficult. Even in Nigeria, where you are right now, there is gold. The Nigerian seller said, oh, this is my price cash. So you have to exchange your paper money and the gold. So you are in Nigeria, you can buy gold in Nigeria. Yeah. You don't need to go to Ghana. Yeah. You just search on your country, you are Nigerian. It's easy. You need to be resourceful. I am not here to teach people. I am here to sell. I am not here to babysit.
But you give away a lot of knowledge for free. Oh yeah. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you appreciate because knowledge is most important. That is the reason why, Chris, I introduced this online office, because there's so many seller has been screwed by the buyer as well, both buyers and seller. So my job is to educate. I am helping your country. I am helping African. Because African has been deceived for many years, stealing assets to take out of the country. And then look at your country. There's so many foreigners. They become instant millionaire. And then the seller is working so hard under the heat of the sun and is still poor. And I said to my seller, don't give away your products. When I was in Ghana, one seller says, Madam, this foreigner says, because they underestimate us because you are black. And I told the seller when I have a meeting, tell this foreigner, yeah, we are black, but our heart is full of gold and diamond. So the seller was really impressed. And I told him, because I told the seller, do not show to the buyer that you're hungry. Let the buyer become hungry. You control your asset. Gold is an asset. Diamond is an asset. So I'm very kind and generous. I give away What my knowledge? You learn from my from University of Hard Knocks from Wilhelmina. Yeah.
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 That's very true.
Yeah, but most of the thugs, scam. I was being blood, Chris, that I was a scammer. I don't have any idea how much I scam these stupid thugs. Yeah. That is why I said good luck, because I'm going to expose them. They are all criminals. They're online thugs. Asking CIF. They don't have money. Cost insurance and freight only. How are you able to pay the gold? So now you got my point now, Chris?
Yes, I get your point.
So I think you learn a lot from me.
I appreciate it.
So you learn a lot.
I think I will for sure.
Yeah, just keep watching on my online office. At the moment, I'm live at the moment. I'm explaining because I have so many inquiries at the moment since this morning and the afternoon. I rejected them. So I am here to educate because Africa is rich of natural resources. Yeah. So in a way, thank you for reaching me on YouTube. I always on YouTube. I'm on Facebook Live at the moment. After this, I'm going to upload my video so that those people have no Facebook. They can search on YouTube easily. What did you learn out of my video, Chris?
I learned that you shouldn't buy gold from Ghana because you got scammed in 2014.
Yes.
That you should probably go through the proper routes and go with an expert rather than try and go by yourself. Not to convince the buyer because if you're in control of the asset, you don't need to convince the buyer. That you just need to remain calm and explain what you're doing and how you're doing it, and that Africa is rich and that you're educating Africa.
You know, my seller in Conakry, when they were begging me to handle them, 2014, and the owner asked the manager who found me, what is Wilhelmina's background? Is she really a journalist? Because she knows how to answer the tough question. And I said to the manager, very simple. You can detect it the way you can have a conversation. Yeah. And I brought the buyer in 2019, and this year the transaction successful. Yeah. Yeah. But as I've said to you, Chris, when I travel with the buyer, I ask the buyer, how are you able to pay? How are you able to afford? Because this is not banana, even bread. You have to pay for it. So the buyer cannot answer the question, so therefore he's not a buyer. He's a joker. Most buyers are greedy. Yeah. I can detect Chris a greedy buyer immediately. I'm very sharp. I use business psychology. Yeah. And I know how to psychologize when I'm talking to the buyer live on WhatsApp or Skype. Immediately I can sense that buyer is a time waster. Yeah. Today I just have my conference, a buyer from Russia. He sent me an email. I rejected him. I told him that gold is not banana. Even banana, you go to the grocery in your country, you cannot get banana. Go on the flea market, you have to pay for it. So I rejected the Russian. He wanted us to bring gold in Russia. One of my seller was missing. His name is David Anim from Oro Mining Company. I used to handle Oro Mining Company, and he didn't listen. He brought 100 kilo. He was been missing, and maybe he was been chopped. Yeah. Maybe. So he was been missing, and the main owner, the old man, died of cardiac arrest. He couldn't believe the white man scammed them. So both buyers and sellers. So the sellers is hungry. And I told to my seller, do not believe on buyers. Buyers are liars. Yeah. My seller in Conakry last year, he lost 450 kilos. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, 20 plus million. And then the father was telling me, I said, why did you allow the buyer to have 100% CIF? Because he was being promised his son make a decision. And when the gold arrived in Paris, the buyer didn't pay the gold and the money didn't put that on the bank, and the seller sued the buyer and it cost money. And the father said to his son, do not come home without the money in the bank. So that was really a failure. So that is the reason why I said to my seller, from now on, do not believe on buyers. Buyers are liars. So that's the reason why, Chris, when you mention my name, as I've said to you, just be aware, I'm telling you in advance, buyers are hate my guts, especially joker broker. They hate my guts. They're scared of me. I don't know why they're scared of me. I'm here to, my face is here everywhere. So learn out of my online office, because my office is always open. I work 7 days a week, from Monday to Sunday, because we have a time difference. I live in Brisbane, Queensland. My job is to interview you. I already interviewed you. I can sense that you are starting. So save money, Chris. I'm telling you, I am not going to force you to buy. Save money. At your age of 22 years old, you're still young. Excuse my language, you have still milk in your mouth. So, yeah, so my experience, you can see me on Facebook. Do I look like 22 years old? No. I am more experienced than you. So my advice, save money. Don't believe on offer the cheap 27, 29, 30, 32. Don't. You're gonna be trapped. I'm telling you. So you're happy for our conversation?
Yes, very happy. I appreciate you, honestly, because nobody's really given me advice like this before, and it's interesting because I watched your video yesterday.
Yeah.
And now we're on the phone.
So which video you watch on YouTube? Because I have so many videos on YouTube. Which one?
It was I think one you were talking about gold bars. I think it was the most recent one, like yesterday.
I think yesterday. Yeah.
4 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was the one. I think it was like a 1 hour video saying Africa's richest continent in terms of gold and diamond and other precious metals.
So out of that video, after you watch the video, did you scroll down? The procedure is on that video.
Yeah, I watched. Yeah, I saw the comments, the comment section.
And what did the comment section was saying?
The advice you were giving about, how much it is for a gram, 24 karat, 10 karat, a kilo, how much a kilo is worth, how you pay, and how you prove that you are able to pay. So you have to send a bank statement, and you have to prove that you have enough money in the bank to actually buy the product. Then you have to have insurance.
Correct.
And a permit to buy as well.
Yeah. So at least keep learning, because every day is a learning process. No such buyer or sellers educate anybody. No such broker. Most of the broker, they come to me because I am the online center. But they think that the gold is easy. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. To mine the gold every week, sellers lost their workers because of the contaminations of mercury. Yeah. And then the buyer says, oh, I don't trust African, so don't buy. Yeah, don't buy if you don't trust African. You stay away. You stay in your country. Put your money in the bank, save the term deposit. It's very simple. If you have I said to this buyer this afternoon, you don't trust African because you are one of the scrupulous. I don't even trust you either. Yeah. And he was being intrigued with my toughness. Madam, you are very brutal. I said, yes, I am.
Very true. I agree with it.
Very simple. So anyway, Chris, thank you very much. And as I said to you, my advice as motherly advice, save money. Save more money. And then you will remember Mrs. Ford, that yeah, Mrs. Ford was right. You must remember I was being scammed in Ghana, huh?
Yeah, I remember.
That is why I don't
Have a
want.
good day.
Yeah, same to you. That's why I don't want to touch Ghana. Thank you very much, Chris, and have a pleasant good morning to you. Okay?
Take
Okay,
care.
thank you. Bye. All right, I just finished talking to Chris, and as he learned, okay, who's this guy? Okay, Philip. See, Philip, he followed my online office.